What do you need to know about this France A, France 15 team taking on the England A at Twickenham this Saturday? What do you guys need to know about this? Because this France team, it's exciting, it's different. There are some new players, maybe unfamiliar for English fans that don't watch a lot of French rugby. If you want to know more about French rugby, give Rosbeast Rugby a follow. We are your one-stop shop for all things French rugby. Overall thoughts, an exciting team. The back line is really, really cool, pretty spicy. The pack is interesting. We'll get into that. There's a few, obviously, the players from Bayonne, Toulon, Bordeaux and Toulouse are all unavailable because of the semi-finals this weekend. We've got a few players that played in that barrage last week. But let's go through it one by one. Baptiste Dossio, the loose head prop from Montpellier. Montpellier's scrum has gone really, really well. A little bit of an outsider for us. We weren't perhaps expecting him. Interesting to see how he goes. Really big chance for him. Gaëtan Barlow, the hooker from Castres, moving to Bordeaux next season. Brilliant set piece, really, really good nuts and bolts hooker. We are huge fans of Barlow at Rosbeast. Rabah Slimani, you should know plenty about him. He's a warrior these days. Leinster URC winner. Brilliant, brilliant scrummager. Hugo Oradou, really interesting player for me. He plays at Pau. Really talented second row. He's still really young. I think he's 21. Great technical work at the line out. Brilliant work rate. Perhaps lacks a bit of bulk at the moment, but his technical ability and his skill around the park is very, very, very good. Tyler Duguay, Canadian-born, Canadian to all intents and purposes. He's opted to try and throw his hat in the ring for France. And actually, this is what this France 15 is about. It's about having a look at some of these players. They have drafted in a few players. He's a really big physical presence, as you expect from a kind of that Canadian big beef. The back row is interesting for me. Alexander Fisher has kind of refound some form, refound favour. He kind of was a bright young thing at Clermont, and he's the back end of the season at Clermont. He's got into the side. He's off to Bayonne next season. Really good on the deck. Really good jackler, feisty around the park. Kylian Tisserand on the other flank, also at Clermont. Fantastic line-out athlete. He's been one of Clermont's standout forwards this season. Really, really good athlete. He's definitely one to watch properly in that Gros Jegu role. Mikel Guillard at number 8 is a Rosbeast favourite. We absolutely love Mikel Guillard. He's normally a second row. He started his career at number 8. Really looking forward to seeing him more ball in hand because his carrying when he gets going is so dynamic. Nolan Le Garrec, should know about him, but Racing 92's standout player this season. He can spark absolutely anything. He is such a talented player. Antoine Hastoy at La Rochelle. He's played for France before, played in the World Cup. He's been a little bit in and out. He is probably the third choice or fourth choice if you include Ramos in those fly half stakes. Found a bit of form towards the back end of the season as La Rochelle improved their own form. He's one of those players, like if he plays well, the team plays well, but he can have an absolute shocker. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. Big vote of confidence for him. Gael Fickou, the standout name in terms of experience in this lineup. They've generally rested a few of the more experienced players. He's alongside Emilien Gaëtan, who is a sensationally talented player. Really, really quick. Has a real eye for the line. Scores so many tries. His strike rate's fantastic. Brilliant, wily defender. Proper Rolls-Royce player. Alaraveti Daugavalu, 27-year-old Fijian who plays at Perpignan. Has been at Perpignan since he was about 18, I think. As you'd expect from Fijian. Really physical, really destructive. On the other wing, Maël Moustan. He's had a brilliant end of the season at Montpellier. Absolutely rapid, fantastic finisher. Really looking forward to seeing him in a France jersey. He could be a bit of a superstar. But talking of potential superstars, a proper Rosbeast favourite, Teo Atisogbe. Are you an Atisogbe, a member of the fan club? 15 is probably his best position. He's not going to get too many chances in a France jersey at 15, but he's brilliant under the high ball. He's got his boot. Do not underestimate that. It's absolutely enormous. And his feet and his running game is so good. Just what a talented player. Love watching him. The hooker on the bench, Marchand. But no, it's Guillaume Marchand, his brother, who plays for Lyon. Really good in the tight. Plays a lot like his brother. Great mauling game. Paul Malhez, loose head prop. He's had a season on loan at Provence. So he's a Toulouse player, but he's playing in Provence in Pro D2. Really good over the ball. Loves to play a bit for a prop as well. Demba Bamba coming back into some form. we should really be starting to see a bit more of him at tight head. Roman Taufifenua, they're interesting they've chosen him on the bench. They clearly want to have a look at Tyler Duguay, but Roman Taufifenua playing that impact role with that physicality and offloading game that we've seen him so often for France. Jaco van Tonder, Perpignan player, South African, as you might guess by his name, really physical, great work rate. Perpignan he was injured for a lot of the season. Perpignan really missed his physicality round the park. Cameron Woki has found some form. Discipline's been horrendous this season in terms of cards, but his running game, his athleticism, his line-out work is still impeccable. Looking forward to seeing him back in a France jersey. He's finding that form again. Baptiste Junot at 9. Clermont player. Physically, he looks a lot like Antoine Dupont. Can spark things from anywhere. He's refound his form towards the end of the season. Real potential outsider for a starting berth long term. And Leo Burdo at 10. Leon fly half. Big boot. Really big physical presence. He's 6'5", I think. Interesting that he would have been many people's pick to start at 10 ahead of Hastoy. He's had a really good season, perhaps tailed off a little bit. Good kicking game, good relationship with the other Lyon players, but there aren't actually that many Lyon backs in this side, which may have hampered his cause. It's an interesting team. Definitely kind of let's have a look at some of these players, the likes of Duguay, Dangivalu, Van Tonder, obviously. But some talent, real talent in there. A lot of young players that we've seen a bit of before. Be interesting to see them kind of get those starting bursts and can they make an impact. They've got a definite chance of beating England at Twickenham today. That England A side is really cool. It's really exciting itself. Could be a belting game. I think I'm going to go for France. I think they've got something about them. The back line has that nous and that skill. They could run in a hell of a load of tries, and England might not be quite ready for that. Let us know what you think. If you want more info on French rugby, follow Rosbeast Rugby, because we are your one-stop shop for all things French rugby. Share this with your mates so that they know all about this France A team as well. But get in touch, let us know what you think in the comments. Drop us a comment.